So we have power back. So we'll go ahead and finish up this last little bit quick. I think I was just finishing this up. Cleaning this up anyway. And just keep in mind, I'm just lightly scraping. Unless you want to make it look like it's been through a lot. Mold lines on this one are a bit more prominent on than some of the other pieces. And after you've got this all glued, I mean, you want to give it time, plenty of time to set. So I would say like wait a day, even with the super glue. Just to let it really fully cure. I mean, it's going to be set already with the glue that I'm using. It's already set. In like a minute. But yeah, once it's glue is cured, you'll want to give these a coat of paint, whether that be your choice of primer. I've found that at least brush on primer does not stick to these very well. That may just be they use a lot of mold release, and I just am not used to having to clean minis to that degree. But I have found a lot of luck with using like Reaper's liner colors, or really just any really dark color, and just getting a coat of that. Basically use that as a primer. But yeah, you definitely need to do some sort of a prime on these, since we are immediately gluing after cleaning them. Kind of also makes it difficult as far as washing it. So you can maybe push pause and go wash what you haven't glued yet. Should mention that earlier. But I mean, you'll be fine if you don't. If you just do what I've suggested. But yeah, if you don't do some sort of primer or coat paint, you're gonna probably have trouble getting your paint to adhere, and it's gonna be a pain in the butt while you're trying to just simply paint. And follow along. you'll want to make sure you do, like you can see all what we've kind of accumulated from all of this cleaning up. You want to make sure you really do a good clean down of your desk before you just walk away or move on to painting. Alright, so we've got like little, you can see on the bottom side of these that there are little notches, so you want to pay attention and make sure those are actually getting into there. It's going to kind of hold them in place, but not enough that you actually can just rely on that. So we're going to put yeah, I'm going to try not to get our fingers glued. Oh, and there is like a one end that has a tiny notch. Weird teeny tiny notch that matches up with that. I actually almost didn't notice that until just now. Okay, push down. Get out the other one. See if I can show you maybe a little bit better. You can kind of see that there's a little notch there. So line that up with that notch. There we go. It wasn't quite in there, I guess. Oh, that's there flat. And all we have left is this smokestack. So you're gonna take this. There's one end that has more of a peg on it to actually sit down into this. So we go ahead and just put it straight on the peg. So make sure you got this situated the way you want. I mean, this is your time to kind of move it to where if you want it to be off to the side. I mean, it makes more sense for it to go straight back because a train's gonna move enough the wind would push it that way. And there we go. And each little guy, remember they've got little hooks. They can just hook on any border. And just like that, it's all done. We've got workable unhooked. We've got workable doors here. If we really want to, we can have this staged up open. And we can paint some coal work in there. Have those doors closed. So yeah, this is fun. And just remember, we do have this guy that just fits right on front. Like if you're not going to be moving it around much, you can probably be fine with just pushing it on. If you're moving around a lot, or it's going to get bumped, then that's just going to fall off. So If you don't want to glue it on like me, I would probably just get some blue tack or something to stick it on for when you do want to use it and want it to just kind of actually stay on. You can always take the blue tack off. But that is it for this week. So I'm going to prime it off screen because I don't think I've kind of described what needs to be done. And there are other videos on my YouTube that you can go look, or even on my Patreon here. I believe are still up there that you can see times for when I do show priming, because I do show it every now and then. So yeah, thank you for joining, and sorry about the interruption, unplanned interruption, and see you next week. All right, bye.